Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy. Hey, you might know me as Alex. You might know me as Alexander.
He put his radio voice on. I wasn't ready for that. We were just talking regular. He said, "Hey, ladies, you know this is your boy Alex." And I got.
You might know me as A. You might know me as Alex. You might know me as Alexander. Shit, you might even know me as Scream Man. But today I am A from the Need to Know podcast, and you're probably looking around if you're watching this like, yo, why is it just Alex here and one other guest? Right now, I'm taking a part of our new installment on Need to Know, and that is called our interview series, where we locked in with certain people that we really wanted to talk to. Shout out to Hovain. Hovain has already done a couple of these. This is probably my third installment of this interview series, and I really like these. I enjoy these because I finally get to chop it up with people that I really want to talk to. All the questions I have in my mind, when I see them on Instagram, I can finally, voice it to them when I see them. So, beside me, I have the husband, the manager, the A&R, the big stepper, big Brownsville. I mean, come on. If you don't know who I'm talking about right now, I am seated beside Hovain, Brooklyn's finest.
What's up, baby? What's up, man?
My God, what's up?
Thanks for having me, man.
Thank you for pulling up, man. I know I kind of caught you in a little transitionary period.
Yeah, I mean, listen, man. We roll with adversity, man. You make time for what you want to make time for. You and Hovain are definitely two people I'll make time for whatever y'all need me, man.
That's love, man. I really appreciate that. So what's up, man? How are you? What's up?
Blessed, man. Blessed and busy, man. As they say, booked and busy.
Yeah.
I'm booked and busy, man. Just working.
Just working. Are you stationed other places right now? I know I kind of caught you.
Yeah, like I'm in between. Like I'm in New York. I'm in Atlanta.
Okay.
I'm in LA. My partner Johnny Shipes just launched the Hovain brand, the Smokers Club.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, I'm all over the place, man. I'm wherever I need to be.
That's what's up. I was actually just in LA, and
I heard. I heard.
You had a good time.
I heard you was in LA. The streets, you was there.
You in the streets?
No, I'm not in the streets, but I have them on speed dial. I know their number. They know mine.
That's what's up, bro. Listen, before we get into anything, right? Cinematic Music Group.
Yes, sir.
That's Hovain. That's Johnny Shipes. If you don't know yet, when the pandemic hit, right? As a music manager, if you guys don't know who Hovain is, he is an accredited music manager. He's managed Styles P, Luke Kell, Smoke DZA, Young and Ace, even currently right now, Drewski, which we will get into.
Drewski, too funny.
Listen, we're going to get into that.
Lloyd Banks, don't leave Banks out.
Don't
Banks
leave
is on the way.
And I heard Banks is finna drop soon.
Banks is on the way.
Oh,
album is done. Banks is on the way.
Lloyd Banks' album is done. That's confirmed.
101%, as Khaled would say. 101% done.
Are the vocals in yet?
The vocals are in. The vocals are in.
That's what's up. So like we said, Hovain is always working, and kind of what I wanted to know before we kind of got into the real nitty gritty of things. When the pandemic hit, being a manager, being a creator, how did you feel? Did you take this stuff seriously? Did you prep for it? And I want to highlight that Cinematic Music Group, if y'all don't know yet, they streamed over 2.3 billion streams in the year 2020. That's an off season. That's in a lockout season.
Yeah.
Okay?
It was up like 35% from the year before. So
how does that happen?
I mean, people home listen to music. You know what I'm saying? People listen to the podcast. They listen to music. You just got to put the shit in the marketplace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do smart advertising. Do smart album launches and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to roll with adversity. Just do different shit. You know what I'm saying? When
you first heard the news, you took the coronavirus seriously, or was it something like Icapass?
I'm the type of dude, like, all I watch is sports and CNN.
Yeah.
So I was watching CNN, and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
Then I started watching BBC. I'm watching, I'm like, I don't know, this sounds crazy.
Yeah.
But then I remember there was been some instances before. Then I started doing some researches, and I'm like, oh, there's been coronaviruses before, whatever. But then as it started getting a little more cases, I said, nah, this is serious. Yeah, I said, this is the real thing.
So being a manager, did you go into panic mode? Was it let's prep all our artists on the roster? What was it like in the building?
Yeah, it wasn't really panic mode. It was just like, let's follow all the regulations. Just, the CDC was saying we closed the office for a bit, and artists that were able to record from home, that didn't have home recording setups, we got them home recording setups. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, y'all can record at home. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so that's what y'all did for some artists y'all couldn't necessarily see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
Zoom sessions and whatever case may be. Yeah.
Oh, so you had them on a regimen.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't, just because things are closed down don't mean the business is shut down, right?
Listen, man, bills still got to get paid. They ain't, at the end of the day, your mortgage ain't gonna say, "Oh, it was a pandemic. We understand. You cool."
And that's real shit.
Yeah.
How many A&Rs would you say you have at Cinematic currently?
A&Rs, it's about four. Yeah, it's about 4 A&Rs and a head A&R, so like 5.
All right, cool. So you come from real A&R, so we could talk.
Yeah.
Like, you come from the likes of, again, Johnny Shipes,
Yeah.
Sycamore.
Yeah.
Like, this is like your crew that we talking about right now, right?
Yeah.
So when we say A&R, right, what does it mean to actually be an A&R, right? And also, how do you know if you have a bad A&R?
I think I'll answer the last question first.
Yeah.
A bad A&R is someone who doesn't add anything to an artist's recording process. They don't challenge the artist. Like, the artist might be a gold-selling artist, and instead of you pushing him creatively and pushing him commercially to be a platinum-selling artist, he just remains a gold-selling artist. You don't add anything to it. Right. A good A&R is someone who understands what's missing from an artist's perspective, his project, and they add those elements in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of A&Rs just looking at the a lot of A&Rs are just looking at the numbers and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they're not an A&R. They just call a producer, yo, I need some beats, send me a beat pack,
right?
And then sit in the studio with the artist. That's not A&R.
That's not A&R.
Yeah.
No. Okay. No. It's important to kind of understand that, because I feel like the term A&R has really just gotten lost in the last few years.
Yeah. Right? It got fashionable. People just say I'm an A&R. I'm a fucking manager. Yeah. I'm a culture coach or whatever.
Critic.
Yeah, people just say these things. These are cool and cute things to put in your bio, but at the end of the day, it really holds no substance.
You know what it is, though, too? I feel like because you don't need to, per se, maybe get like a credit or a degree for it.
Yeah. Anybody can say I'm an A&R. Yo, I'm an A&R. All right, who gonna say you're not? Who do you A&R? What have you A&R'd? You know what I'm saying?
Well, what have you A&R? What was the first project you kind of got introduced to the game?
First project that I A&R'd ever? I would say the first. It was a Troy Ave project. I'm not sure exactly which one.
Sure.
But that was like one of my first. And then from there, it was probably a Rich Hill project.
Right.
Yeah, Rich Hill, that's my guy.
That's what's up. Yeah. And even from that period, right? Because right now, as we're recording this, we're in 2021.
Yes, sir.
When you were dealing with Troy Ave, that was almost, 8-9 years ago almost?
Yeah. Wow.
From that period to now, how have you transitioned? Because you went from just managing one artist who was doing really well, and you kind of could get the accolades and move forward. But now you manage a few different people, and your positions have changed. How was that transitionary period?
It was a learning period, because first, like, I have to learn how to delegate. Now I have a staff of people. It's radio people. It's the fucking digital department. It's the PR department. At a certain point in time, I was all those people.
Wow, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was doing everything. I was radio.
You just like doing things yourself because it could be done right?
Yeah, because, I mean, and out of necessity. It wasn't no team. It was just 2 people. So, and so now, from there to now, I learned how to delegate and how to execute a plan without having to do all facets of the plan.
That's interesting, man. Like, it's interesting because not only have you managed music artists, but even now, currently, you're managing Drewski. And if you don't know who Drewski is now, he is a big IG comedian. Superstar that's actually funny. Actor. Yeah,
we're about to get into that whole acting world.
So
it's already happening.
I love how you kind of realize, like, okay, I don't have to just stay in the music industry.
No, definitely. I mean, it's just learning the verbiage and the wordage. You know what I'm saying? Looking over a music contract and looking over a TV show contract is just a different wordage. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. If you can understand the music game, you can understand the TV game. Right. You can understand the TV game, you can understand the film game. It's just a little learning.
And I'm gonna be straight up honest with you, right? When I see these IG comedians, right, I be feeling bad for them.
Why?
I be feeling bad for them, Hov, because you can tell that they know they have an allotted period of time to accrue a large audience and then also immerse money and opportunities from that.
I mean, that's you can look at it the same way as a rapper. A rapper, if you have a single, you're gonna be hot right now, and you might, if you don't have the right team or the right structure, the right plan behind it, it's gonna come and then you're gonna fade away. So it could be looked at both ways. I think having a team and having a plan is the most important.
Regardless, if you have a team in music, you'll win. If you have a team at being an IG comedian, you can also still win.
Yeah, because he's not even really an IG comedian no more. He's transitioning out that space. Yeah, into acting and shit like that, brand partnership and shit like that. We just did a deal with Revolt. So you see the show now. He doing one with Revolt now, the House Rated shit.
Yeah, just did one with the city. I think it was Carucci.
Yeah, with Carucci. Did one with Snoop. We did one at Puff. We got one that we doing. Actually, he's taping tomorrow. Can't tell you who.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's going to be fire. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the first, I guess, actor or IG comedian that you've approached?
Nah, it's not even. You know, I used to manage a comedian before, my man Dame FK. He was from Connecticut. He was a very funny comedian. I was managing him before. He used to do a lot of writing for people, like, you know what I'm saying, and develop and show ideas and shit like that. I managed him before, so it was like, you know, same thing, just a bigger scale.
That's interesting. We had a conversation in private. Is the reason why I'm bringing this up. I feel like a lot of these comedians or people who are actors on Instagram don't realize what they can do with their opportunities. And you had mentioned to me he's a really prominent IG star right now, and personally, as I discuss it around my friends and stuff, I just feel like he's not where he's supposed to be because he hasn't had the management. Do you think all these people just don't want management because they think they know what to do?
No, I think sometimes they think that, you know, I'm hot now, I'm gonna be hot forever. It's because of me, I did it. And sometimes they end up getting homeboy management. You know what I'm saying? They end up, yo, my man can manage me, and your man might be able to manage you at the time because everybody's calling. That's not really difficult. If you're in high demand, people calling you, you answer your phone. That's easy.
That's easy.
You have to be able to create situations, opportunities, or when the phone slow down, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people will, oh man, Savon gonna be my manager.
Yeah.
All right, everybody's calling now. Shit slow down. Savon, what's up? What we gonna do? And Savon like,
I don't know.
you know what I'm saying? So it's all the time. It's about picking the right people sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Being a manager, do you think it's more important to accrue financial opportunities so an artist can continue to make money, or do you prioritize the accolades and plaques more?
I mean, it's a little of both because certain opportunities and certain looks garner more money. You know what I'm saying? So I think your interest in the artist, whoever it is, their interests have to align. If I'm like, yo, we got to get this money, and you think about the art of it, it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? So we got to just make sure our interests are aligned. It's case by case, really.
And when you're looking for new people to maybe manage, is there a certain type of responsibility request from them or certain things that you request from them in general? Like, yo, if you want me to manage you and be a part of this, I need X, Y, Z from you.
I just want somebody to work hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want you to work harder than me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to go hard for you. I need you to go super hard. And I want somebody that's open to new ideas and somebody who's not shut off to pivoting and doing different things. Because you might have done great things to get to this point. Now we might need to do something a little different to get to a further point. You can't be like, nah, I did it this way. Let's just do it this way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you experienced that with
Oh, come on, man.
recently?
Come on, man. I mean,
Because you're at a point now where I feel like, yo, if Hovain managing me, I'm listening.
That's not how it always goes, man. And like, you know, a lot of times artists and people in general, people that are successful, they have wide receiver syndrome. So wide receivers are told, yo, you're the best, you're the greatest, you're the best, you're the greatest. So a lot of time they put their needs and wants in front of the team because it's not their fault. They just been told that you the guy, you the guy, you the guy, you the guy. So, you know what I'm saying? So when you got to kind of like, nah, you got to do this, it's kind of hard for them to process. They never
used to that.
Yeah.
I want to take it back a little bit. Kind of when you got introduced into the industry. And me personally, like my whole mantra being in the industry now is trying to just give as much information to the people in my community or the people where I'm from or my loved one, my friends, because it really bothered me as a kid, I ain't gonna lie to you, like the amount of information that was just not dispersed into our communities. So what was the piece of info when you first got into the game that was like the most eye-opening to you? Like, oh, like, was it something maybe financially? Was it something with how you could do things easier? Was this just something where when you got out the hood and realized how people actually do things, it kind of gave you a deep breath?
It was so much. I was able to be around so many great people and pick up so much game from so many people. Like, I remember just being able to just go in the fucking Atlantic and sit with Sick and talk to Hop and fucking go into Joey IE's office and Todd Moskowitz's office and just learn shit and just fucking be able to kick it with Chris Lighty, God bless the dead, and he tell me things, being able to kick it with Butch Lewis and he just giving you type of motivation and fucking all type of, it was a lot. I learned a lot. Like, I couldn't even pinpoint one specific thing, but right? it was definitely a lot. That's why I try to share the information as much as possible with people, because it's like, you got it. What, you gonna die with it? You trying to take this in?
You the gatekeeper of the info? Like, who are you?
Like, if I got time or I bump into somebody I feel like is on the same wavelength, I'll easily kick it and tell you, like, yo, nah, I think you should do this, or this may be something that make it work, or this is probably what you're doing wrong, or this is how you could do it right. Oh, nah, I think if you did this or you got with this person, maybe like, because that's free, my nigga. Like, that ain't
So
hurting you. A 5-10 minute conversation, giving a nigga. People remember that shit forever. You know what I'm saying?
And let me be honest with you, we've met a few times now, and it's kind of like a breath of fresh air to meet really genuine people in our industry. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm still a little bit shocked because I try to be how you are around people. Yeah. So do you try to put your best foot forward with everyone you meet, or is it a thing where it's like,
oh no, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm a fucking welcome center. I'm not on it like that. I'm very busy. I have a lot of things going on. I have a family. I have a lot of artists. I'm not gonna walk. You're not gonna walk up to me while I'm on the phone or I'm in the middle of doing something, and we gonna fucking have a fucking 2-hour powwow, or you gonna pick my brain all day because that's a consultation.
You gotta pay for that.
If I see you out and about, or if you follow me, or you might hit me with a DM, I might hit you with a DM. Yo, bro, I see what you're doing. You're doing great shit, man. Keep it up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whatever.
Right.
But I'm not just walking around. I wouldn't be able to get nothing done.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
Because what I wanted to ask you is how do you juggle this lifestyle, fam? And
tough.
I know it's tough. We're gonna have a real conversation right
tough.
now because I'm gonna tell you what I'm dealing with in my 20s. Save on, I got us, gang. Don't you worry.
It's tough.
It's how does it feel? I got one question. It's gonna be like a multi-layered question, but we're gonna get there.
Let's go.
One. How does it feel to be with someone? Because you was just even on FaceTime with your wife just now. Mm-hmm. I could hear the interaction between the two of y'all and how y'all are both on the same page. Yeah. That was refreshing to hear. Was she always like that when it came to your job title?
She
knew what it came with, the job?
It was a learning experience for both of us because, like, me and my wife been together we've been married for, like, 2 years or something like that, but we've been together for, like, probably, like, 13, 14 years.
Wow.
So it was like she grew with me in this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? There was times I'm on tour and she was stressed out with the kid. It was one kid at the time, but it was like, damn, yo. Like, how long you gonna be going for? Like, you know, it was definitely growing pains. She's used to it now. She understands it now because she been through it. But at first it was like, you know, a learning experience for both of us.
Is it where it's like, all right, you got a schedule for the week on when you going?
Nah.
You just going with the flow. You ill.
It ain't no schedule for the week. I might FaceTime her, be like, yo, I gotta go to Miami. Can you pack my bag? Like, when you going? My flight is at 9:40. You know what I'm saying? So she's had those type of things. Yo, I gotta go to DR for a video tomorrow. Like, she understands like how this shit goes. So she ain't.
What I gotta do to find me one of those? I'm trying to tell you that shit don't work, Hov.
Listen, my nigga. Like,
I'm trying to tell you, Hov, it don't work.
They definitely out here, and don't get me wrong. It's not without complaints or sides or deep
or side eyes.
But you know, she understands that it is what it is. Like, you know, she know I'd much rather be hanging out with the girls and her and going to dinner and going to a museum or whatever. But she know this is my job. That's like if I was a butcher. If I'm a butcher, you know I'm gonna come home. There's gonna be some blood on my clothes.
Yeah, you should expect it.
You can't cry. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got blood. This comes with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't beef. Like, she owns a business. She has a hair salon. She does hair. So if it's hair all over her pants or some new shoes, I just bought a fucking weave glue.
You gotta expect that too.
This comes with it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You just gotta know your personnel. Communication is the key.
I was just about to say that.
Communication is the key.
And how are you with the cell phone? Like, is it
all the time? Cursed out all the time. All the time.
Cursed out?
All the time.
You get cursed out? I thought you do pretty good.
All the time. Because we might be at breakfast, or we might be at dinner, and I'm sending emails. So,
but you can't stop that, right?
That's what I said. It's like, you know, I don't want to do it. I got to do it. So it's like, oh, you both phones? Oh. Yeah, so it's like, you know, with the cell phone, it's constant. Even with people like friends, I could be at lunch with fucking my homeboy or homegirl. Like, you heard me? Yeah. I heard you. Yeah, so it's just like that. You know, it's a casualty of war.
It is a casualty. It's something I'm trying to get more accustomed to because, again, I'm kind of new.
It's going to get worse.
It's going to get worse? I know.
You're going to get more popping. They're going to get more money.
Me and Savon going to get more raises, right?
More raises.
Yeah.
Shout the end.
Shout the end.
They're going to get more money. It's going to be more girls calling. It's going to be more opportunity. And it's like, you're not going to get any less busy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You might get an assistant and you might have somebody that can filter out some of these things and bounce off of. But a lot of times, some of these things you got to, you know, handle yourself. Because
I get it. Sometimes you really do got to compromise, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, all right, I know maybe I should make time here and there, but sometimes, I don't think they get it. It's like, I don't know what time I'm leaving today.
Yeah.
Like, when you doing those types of scenarios when you don't have a time date.
When you dating an entrepreneur, this is what you have to deal with. Listen, unfortunately, I don't work a 9 to 5. And fortunately, I don't work a 9 to 5.
Wow.
So, you know I'm not going to be home by 5:45 every day. We're not going to have dinner by 6. I'm not going to go to bed by 9. I'm not going to be out the door by 6. That's not going to happen.
Right.
That's not the lifestyle we live. That's not the lifestyle we chose. That's not the lifestyle we benefit from. So you can't take the good without the bad. You know what I'm saying? You love this nice house, right? These are the things that got us to this point.
Wow, no, this is exactly what I needed to hear, gang. Because it's the same conversations I'm having with people right now. And I'm like, it's not that I don't fuck with you. It's not that I don't bang with you. It's like, fam, I'm literally doing things and I'm not even by my phone. But you know what? You being married, you having kids, you give me a lot of hope where it's to like, all right, it could be.
Yeah, you can meet somebody now and grow, or you can meet somebody later on and understand. And really, to be 100% honest with you, if you meet a young lady, see, I was about to say bitch, but I didn't say bitch. If you meet a young, yeah,
Great.
If you meet a young lady who got a lot of shit going on for themselves,
Yeah.
she ain't gonna have the fucking time to be chasing you up your ass 24/7. You building your own empire. Right?
You saying I'm chasing the wrong ones?
Yeah, my nigga, like you know what I'm saying. We the first generation of people that's like our kids, like so my kids, your kids, Savon's kids are gonna be the kids who think outside the box. I don't have to go to college. Oh, I can start my own business, LLCs. So their kids are gonna be even further ahead thinking. So a chick now got to understand, yo, I'm multifaceted. I can do this. Now, if it was back, like maybe 20 years back.
A little different.
Yeah. You were taught to go to college or get a good city job.
You get a good shit for the benefits, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, my mom had me on that.
Everybody did.
Go work for the bus. I don't want to work for the bus, man.
Nigga, my mom's West Indian too.
Oh, you got West Indian?
Yeah, my mom's from the Bahamas. My pop's from Jamaica.
Oh, yeah?
So these is niggas that they don't know nothing about no fucking music. Don't do music. What
the man say make music, man. I know.
What you mean music?
What you mean, bro? Clap music.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean? So, but now we understand it's a different time. So it's like, you know, a chick that you mess with got to understand, like, you know, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm on the path to being a mogul, a multifaceted mogul. So she got to work with that.
Y'all hearing him? And you mentioned mogul, you mentioned business, you mentioned family. If I'm not mistaken, your daughter has a business, right?
Yeah.
What y'all doing in this Hovain household, man? Everybody get an M? What's up?
Listen, man, the beauty tween. You know what it was?
Yeah.
She was like, yo, all my friends, they always like the body butter she be using and stuff like that.
The creams and stuff.
Yeah, so she was like, I can make my own and just sell it to like people my age. I was like, nigga, so do it.
Oh, she's such a hustler.
So I was like, yo, just watch the videos and figure out what it costs. Tell me the supplies. I'm going to buy the first set for you. Then after you sell all these shits out, you buy them shits your own. Keep your inventory and do that shit like that. And that's how she did it.
It's funny how, like, the kids of this generation, how they kind of trap, right? I think our finesse was we gonna sell the candy bars and the fruit snacks. That was like my whole spiel, right? Because listen, I had it like, if my mom copped a pack of fruit snacks and I don't pay for it, it's all profit.
All profit. 100% profit.
It's all profit. It just makes all the sense of the world. Yeah. And I guess it's something that she probably can take into going forward now, where it's like when she graduate, maybe she got her own. Like, that's what I'm saying. How I was saying, like, these kids are going to be 100 times smarter than us. They kids are going to be quadruple times smarter than us. They're gonna be 10 years old with 2 businesses, 3 businesses. Right. The shit we think we doing now in our 20s that's dope, and 30s, they're gonna be 10 years old having doing it. Yeah, and that's what you want for your kids. You know what I'm saying? You want better for them. You want to leave every generation and every person in your family better than when you were here. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna try? Because I know your parents did. And I know you only went to college for about, what, a few days, 2 years? Yeah, I went to college for like 2 years. 2 years, right? Yeah. I'm fucking with you. Are you gonna motivate your daughters to do the same thing? Do what you want. I'm gonna save some money. You're gonna have the money for it. But this is coming from somebody that's not broke. I'm not forcing you to go to college, because college is not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm a testament that you can be successful without having a college degree. So, you know what I'm saying? And you can say that confidently, especially when you start in businesses when your daughter's 10, 8 years. Come on. So it's like, you don't have to go to college. You're going to finish high school. You're definitely going to do that. That's the bare minimum. But if you want to go to some type of trade school, or you want to try your hand at some business, you want to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Give these people, what it is a lot of black people, like, we're born on defense. We're born poor. So all we trying to do is survive. We're not really able to access a higher plane of thinking, a higher plane of creativity, because we're trying to pay our rent. Exactly. We're trying to make sure these kids eat. Exactly. So with that, you don't get a chance to be creative and shit like that. So now you have a child and you're financially in a position to give them room to create and think. You give that motherfucker that room. You don't put them in a box, say, oh, no, you got to go to college. You water this nigga and you let him grow.
You put a shark in a tank, right? The tank might be fucking 6 feet. The shark only gonna get 6 feet. You put this nigga in the ocean, he might be 20 feet big.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what you gotta kind of do with your kids. Like, you know, to each his own. You want your kid to fucking be a bus driver, God bless you. But don't be mad at me for wanting my kid to be fucking Basquiat.
Come on.
Because he can.
Because he can. Because she can be.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want your kid to fucking drive the L train? That's safe, that's secure, that's cool. I want my kid to fucking be a Kentucky Derby jockey, whatever she wants to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Do you feel like you were pressured to go to school? And what did that push you to do?
Not even pressured. It was kind of like, this is what you kind of do. It wasn't pressure. It was like, yo, this is what you do. It was like, you know, you're born into this family. It's like religion. Oh, you Christian? I guess. This is what everybody doing. We going to church Sunday. All right, this is what you do. So
just following suit.
Yeah, you following suit. Like, my sisters went to college. My brother went to college a little bit. So it was just like, all right, after high school, you go to college.
Right.
Yeah, so it wasn't pressure. It was just like expected.
It was expected, so it was more so like, if this is what I gotta do, then this is what I gotta do.
Yeah,
I've heard you say numerous times, like, yo, when I was a kid, and I relate to this so much, bro, I had no idea what I wanted to do. None. So let me break it down real quick, Hov. I come from a Nigerian household.
Oh, they want you to work hard, man. You have to work hard.
Unless you must go to school.
Yes.
You must be doctor, you must be lawyer, you must be engineer, you must be this. We really need you to go to school.
Yes.
Feel what I'm saying? So being raised in a hood where like hip hop is my love.
Yeah.
And like I got a mom who's immigrated from this country.
All they know is hard work.
All they know is hard work. So even in the space I'm in right now, do you feel like the rest of your family kind of understands what you do now?
I think now.
Okay. How long did that take?
I think now. I mean, I've been doing music probably like 12 years or something like that. Like 13 years maybe. Yeah. So now, yeah, they get it now. My mother gets it now. Like if we're out somewhere and the rare occasion somebody be like, yo, can I get a picture with you? She be like,
the fuck? Who the hell is my son?
Yeah.
You sure you want to flick up with this kid?
Yeah, like shit like that. But like, you know, articles and interviews and shit like that. I'll show her, or somebody will show her, and they'll be like, oh, I got it. Okay. You a manager of the art. Okay. I think it was like when we was managing T-Pain, it was kind of like one of those things like, I like T-Pain. I knew T-Pain. Oh, you manage him. Yeah, yeah. I get it. That type shit.
How was it managing T-Pain? I just saw a video of him on the timeline as to where he found, you know, for years T-Pain has always felt so underappreciated, right?
It's so funny because that's him. That's him to a T. Like he's such a genius to a certain extent. Like he's like an idiot savant, and it wouldn't be him that don't know to click the tab to see that people are trying to reach out to you. I've been meaning to text him. I'm gonna text him later and say, "Yo, bro, that's so you." Yeah, he's definitely underappreciated. Genius. He did so much so young. You gotta realize T-Pain's my age. T-Pain like 37, 38. He had these hits when he was 19 years old, 20 years old. So it's like it's amazing.
Do you feel as jaded as the artists that are jaded when they express it to you or when you work with them? Do you feel what they feel? Like, yo, I don't feel the recognition. I don't feel appreciated.
Nah, hell no.
You just find more ways.
Hell no. Because listen, you being a successful black man in America is like, they said something the other day, like a family can't afford $1,000 emergency or some shit like that.
Real talk.
It's like 1% of people in America can. So being able to do that, that's enough appreciation. So I don't give a fuck if niggas be like, you the nigga or you not the nigga, because at the end of the day, I still got to do my job. Right. I know who I am. So I don't look for praise from people because if you get it, it's cool. If you don't, you still got to do your job. You still got to do your shit. So it's like, I don't feel underappreciated and shit like that. I think that's shit in your head. Like artists be like concerned with that. Yo, am I appreciated? Am I loved or whatever? Nigga, managers don't get no fucking appreciation or no love.
But see, that's why I'm asking, because I've heard you say that though too. You say it's a thankless job.
Yeah.
I know you, gang.
It's a thankless job. You can't look for thanks in a thankless job. Sometimes some artists are going to be appreciative of you and what you do and what you bring to their life. Some are not. That's how this should go.
Favorite artist you've worked with? Go.
Not gonna catch me with that one. This nigga's my favorite. And then my niggas be calling me tomorrow. I don't have any favorites. I love everybody uniquely for what they bring in certain relationships that we have. It's very it's different. It's like saying who's your favorite kid. Yeah.
It's sort of like that. Yeah. In terms of, because you've kind of worked with seasoned vets. That's what you could probably call icons at legend status.
A little of both.
A little of both, right? And I was going to bring up Blue Cal right now. What's the difference between those older acts who have done things a certain way for years, and Lukel, this newfound talent. Is it like 20, 21?
No, Kel's 18.
Whew.
Kel just turned 18. He about to, no, not just he turned 18. He turning 19 next month.
Oh wow.
So it's kind of like it's like anything in life. Like you dealing with a chick, you might deal with a chick that's 33, and you dealing with a chick that's 23. You might be able to call a chick that's 23 at fucking 4 in the morning.
You on my phone?
You might be able to call a chick at 4 in the morning, like, yo, what's up? You up?
Yeah.
33-year-old ain't going for that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just what they're accustomed to.
Right.
Like, you know, sometimes artists are accustomed to certain things and some aren't. So you get to grow with them, have a lot of firsts with them. I like that. I like having firsts, going on Kel's first tour, getting his first platinum plaque.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or then dealing with a Pain who's fucking 65 million sold and shit like that. So it's like, you know, it's a good diversity. Like Styles P is probably the easiest client I have like to deal with.
He seems like it.
Just because he been through this before. He knows his job. He's gonna be on time. He's gonna be early. He's not gonna be on time. He's gonna be early.
That's what's up.
If we gotta be there at 6 o'clock. P is pulling up 5:45 to Hovain here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's good to have both, to be able to do both. Experience, seasoned vet, and up and coming.
As an artist, right? Would you rather as a manager, would you rather your artist come to you with ideas and pitches ready to go, or kind of just waiting for you because per se you know what to do?
Nah, I like people that have ideas. Don't wait on me, my nigga. Like, you got to this point that I'm managing you, so you doing something, right? Let's build, let's expand upon it. Let's talk about this with the digital team. Let's get the fucking radio people in on this. Let's source out your idea. What's the plan? What's the vision you have for yourself? Because I'm give away one of my secrets. But somebody be like, yo, I want to get with you. I want to you to manage me. I'm on fire. I'm hot. Whatever the fuck they say. You know, niggas say,
I'm hot right now.
Yeah, I'm on fire. I got the streets.
I got the streets on lock right now.
All the shit that niggas say.
Got my op in the air right now. It's lit.
My nigga. What's the next plan? What's next? Nah, I mean, like, gang, like, you know, we just gotta, you know, we're gonna turn shit up.
Okay.
What that mean, my nigga? Like, what's the plan? What's
right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Like, what's your plan? What's your vision for yourself? I can't give you a vision better than you
How
have
you
for yourself. Yeah.
I'm just here to work around it.
And that's like a lot of times people be like, yo, I need your help. All right, my nigga, how? What you need help with?
Right.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just need help. You get what you ask for, man. You got to know what you want out of life and be prepared to have some vision and idea for yourself. So if you ask a nigga for help, if I ask somebody for help, I'm going to give you a detailed point A to point B, how I need your help to make it as easy for you as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Is that kind of what Johnny Shipes has been in your life?
Yeah, 100%.
How did your life change once you met him?
He's open. He's been doing this I've been doing it for like 12 years. This nigga been doing it for like 21, 22 years. You know what I'm saying?
We know we brought in Nipsey and shit.
Yeah, he fucking found Nipsey, found fucking Big Crit, found Joey Badass. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? He has a amazing ear and producer. He's a visionary. You know what I'm saying? I always compare it to like a Rick Rubin and Russell Simmons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
like,
of course, because he produces.
I'm more forward-facing, out and about, doing business. He does business, but he's also the creative. He producing. He's finding the talent. Nigga, I get emails from this nigga 3, 4, 5 in the morning. He listening to shit. Yo, somebody sent me this. Tell me what you think about this artist. You know what I'm saying? So he's that type of person. He not trying to be out at the parties and shit. I do that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, yeah.
Y'all know roles.
Yeah. 100%.
That's crazy because how do you feel like Cinematic differs from other labels? And I kind of know how the setup is, right? It's real comfortable inside.
Yeah, it's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's like a real rap label. You know what I'm saying? You come there.
Why you saying it like that? You feel like they don't do real rap labels no more, though? What you mean?
I mean, like a lot of things, a lot of times, whenever you inject business into art, it loses a little bit of its creativity and its purity. Like, we're still a business. We're still running them numbers up. We're doing billions of streams, getting all type of money, but keep it pure. Artists might come there, come smoke, come hang out, come kick it. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's artists that we're not even in business with. They might have passed on doing deal with us, or their deal might be out. They might moved on to something bigger. They still come out, come kick it, come chill it, come hang out. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, yeah.
Yeah, it's different. It's like real hip hop. Like, it's real. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you do on your time off when you get some? Like when you on the flight, when you just chilling, when you finally get some.
When I'm on a flight, usually checking emails or I'm listening to podcasts.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, because we actually met at Joe's podcast.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
that's where we came through. Yeah,
those are my guys.
And you always come through the show, though.
Yeah, I fuck with them. I have relationships with all 4 of them individually.
That's true.
And I have relationships with Ian, Keeb, like, you know what I'm saying. I fuck with everybody. I have like I talk to Ian all the time. I talk to Joe like separately. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. That's interesting because I don't even know if you really had much time to chill out. Also, before we got into the studio, we was kind of going back and forth with our little cryptocurrency accounts.
A little, you know what I'm saying?
A little something. Yeah,
listen, man, put a little bit here, put a little bit here.
We dabbling.
Yeah, just
trying to see what take off.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
I know Joe gifted y'all a little something.
Little
Shitashis.
He gave us the bit. I'm going to say it.
A little bit.
Joe gave me and Savon some bit. Bro, Savon, set your shit up. Come on, man.
You got to set up your coin. You got to set up your wallet.
Come on, set up your wallet. You heard Nas, Coinbase or whatever. Come on. You heard
Coinbase Scarface.
Come on. You heard him. So I bring this up to say, how seriously do you think the music industry is taking cryptocurrency?
Oh, 100%.
Tell me.
I'm in these meetings. We just did a NFT with Dizza. Dizza did an NFT launch with Nifty. Yeah, Nifty Gateway maybe 2 weeks ago. That shit made like $47,000 in like an hour. You know what I'm saying? So they taking this shit very seriously. You're going to see a lot of people doing a lot of dope things. My homeboy The Weeknd just did something.
Yeah.
Released a song. Somebody else just did Currency did some shit. So you're going to see a lot of people jumping into that. Jim. Shout out to Jim. Jim is one of the forefathers in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Jim understands. Jim understands that space like a lot of people don't. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get into that real quick because I was gonna bring up Jim. I saw.
It's my guy.
Because I met Kicks. Shout out to Kicks, man.
Yes,
I met Kicks through
Shout out
you.
to Kicks, man. Yeah, I brought him on a promo tour. You know, he been doing this thing for a while.
Yeah,
he was one of the people that been providing the city and providing a lot of people with a bunch of heat, bunch of things that they love. But it's just like people didn't really know who he was. He wasn't really putting his face. So I brought him to the pod. I brought him this place, that place, Breakfast Club, other places. So just turned him up a little bit. He's big in the crypto world too.
I was just about to say that. Yeah. Some of the biggest people, you don't even know it, right? I had seen a video of Jim Jones and Kicks. I think they had copped a bunch of Bitcoin ATMs, right?
I can't. Well, yeah,
was I bugging?
They did a bunch of Bitcoin ATMs, and they got some other shit that's coming together too. Some crazy shit. Yeah,
that's coupled with it.
Yeah, they have a real. I can tell you off the mic, they got a real smart thing that they about to do to fuck people up.
But don't you love that though? Because I feel like for the longest, like our community, even in hip hop and rap or R&B or whatever, we were just never exposed to these type of opportunities first.
That's what go back to what I'm saying now. Like if we pass surviving, we're in a point where we're able to think and create and survive. Like we some of the greatest thinkers and inventors. If you go back to fucking Egyptian times, you go back to African times, you know what I'm saying? All the shit that you see, the shit that fucking stoplights, cars, all these things that was invented by black minds. You know what I'm saying? So you think something new gonna come around and we ain't gonna be able to figure it out
get
and
on top of it
Come on, man. There's nothing we can't do.
And that's kind of like where my thinking is now. If there's nothing we can't do, let's be a part of everything.
Why not?
You feel like
you invest. Say that you gonna buy a couple pair of J's, $1,000, whatever. Take that $1,000. Try your hand at crypto. You never know. You know what I'm saying? That shit might come out to something.
You feel like the music industry and music labels will be like, hey, you can take your contract out in.
I think that's gonna happen. I think that's gonna happen eventually. I don't know who's gonna be the first people to do it. Maybe Cinematic, maybe not. I don't know who's gonna be the first people to do it to revolutionize that and understand. Like, yo, we could do a contract where you get X amount of dollars and you get X amount crypto or pay you out in crypto. So somebody's gonna do it. It's gonna happen.
I'm just glad that everybody's engaged into this right now because I don't want us to miss out again.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like
we missed out on the .com shit. We missed out on a lot of shit, but so hopefully we grab hold of this shit. Like, you know, a lot of black people, even my oldest daughter's into coding, like, you know, coding classes and shit like that.
So she's into like making websites and shit like that.
Yeah, you gotta get these black babies the tools to, you know what I'm saying, succeed.
I ain't gonna lie, I found out that your daughters have code and have a business. They doing already better than me.
Shit. They definitely doing better than me at fucking 10 and 7. They doing better, but that's what we supposed to be doing it for. You're not supposed to just put them motherfuckers in Dior and Gucci and every Jordan. No, you're supposed to give them the knowledge and give them the fucking insight to be the best they can be. You know what I'm saying? Not just look good,
but also get them the keys they can succeed with.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's a sound in New York when it comes to music?
That shit is over.
Is that all of that shit over with? Is that shit finished?
That shit is over, yeah.
We're just doing whatever right now, right?
Yeah.
But don't you find that to be interesting? I feel like every other place kind of still has something that they could call a sound.
I mean,
why is it over in New York?
I think it starts with producers. We don't have too many producers that have a dominant sound. We have a bunch of dope producers that their sound is unique, and it's not like everybody's following one sound. Everybody's doing their own thing, and they're doing good. They're doing good shit. But it's not like how in the 90s where everybody kind of was the same heavy drum type of shit. So it's really, I'm not gonna blame radio. It's not radio's fault, but if you in your crib, right, and you trying to be successful, and what you see as successful or hear as successful on the radio sounds like this, what are you gonna do? Say, I'm gonna get on the radio, I have to sound like this.
I gotta mimic it.
So that's where we are. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's fucked up because I felt for the longest we were kind of leading the charge on what shit should sound like.
It's a long time ago, bro.
Damn, so I'm the old one. That's what you saying.
It was a long time ago. You gotta let that shit go.
That's interesting. You
gotta let that shit go because you're looking for something that's not gonna come back. It's not gonna change. Every region has a chance. Every region has a run. It's just what happened. The South has had it for a long time.
You ready to be back outside? Are you guys getting things in order with the artists performing, touring? What we doing? Yeah. What's it looking like?
Yeah, we're gonna be back outside.
Back soon.
Tour, running around. Yeah, 100%. They gotta get that money.
You gotta get that money.
Yeah, they gotta get that money, man.
How important is a playlist at Cinematic? Because if I'm not mistaken, Cinematic is a private label. Correct me if I'm wrong.
We have a deal with Interscope.
Okay.
70 to 80% of the artists are on Cinematic independently, and if an artist gets big enough and we feel like it makes sense, we upstream. Like Kel's been independent all this time, but we're about to upstream in Interscope. It's gonna be Cinematic Interscope. You know what I'm saying?
It just makes sense as to where everybody could still eat, and it makes sense, and no one's being parted.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they probably got different lawyers than what's at the label and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Are you one of those managers where you're like, no, I want what's right. I don't care what the practices have come before.
Yeah, I want what's best for you. We gonna talk. You tell me what you want. We'll talk to your lawyers. We figure it out. But I want what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? You're my priority. You know what I'm saying? What's best for you? What makes you happy? Businesses where both parties are equally unhappy. It's not gonna go all your way. It's not gonna go all the other person's way. I gotta both leave something to be desired.
To be desired, right?
Yeah.
Other than your kids, what's your why, man? Like, what pushes you? What motivates you? What makes you wake up every day? Beside from your kids,
being great. I don't want to do nothing else but be great. I want to be one of them people that's like the first name shit where they be like, yo, Leo, Russell, Dane, Jay Prince. Like, I want to be one of them niggas. Like, when niggas like, when it's all said and done, or when I'm ready to transition to something else, like, yo, Hovain. Yo, the Hovain nigga got busy. You know what I'm saying?
I will say this, bro. I ain't never really heard nobody talk bad on your name.
Yeah, I mean,
why you think that is? Like, I don't hear no shit on your name.
I'm a good nigga. Like, I try to lead with respect. I try to work hard. I think my resume and my hard working is what people know me for. Everything else is secondary, like, you know, the Instagram shit and sneakers and being very handsome and all that shit. That shit, that shit is secondary. But, like, you know, people know me for my work. I get busy. I produce results. You know what I'm saying? I win. So people know me because I win. I think I've helped a lot of people, and I'll continue to help people and, you know, put people in positions so they can win. So I don't think you can't really say too much bad about that.
No, you really can't. But, you know, it's hard sometimes. You know, when you first meet a manager because of so many malpractices maybe from the past, as a new artist, you might feel like, yo, like, I know you probably did a lot, but how can I really put all my trust in Hov? Like,
I mean, that's like something you work towards. Like, when you meet somebody on day one, no matter who they are, you ain't gonna put your full trust in them, whether they're your fucking your driver, your teacher, your whoever. You ain't gonna trust them. Your girlfriend, you ain't gonna trust first day you meet her, you giving them security codes. You gotta build up and work towards that. And your resume and your past behaviors speak, but you still gotta prove it yourself.
Did you have to explain yourself to, like, Lukel a lot? Like, I know he's a little bit younger. He maybe not be as familiar.
Nah, he know what it is.
He already knew what time it was.
Yeah, he know what it is. And like I tell a nigga all the time, like, you know, I might not be your age, but, you know, being a real nigga, that transcends.
Don't gotta age.
That transcends. And I'm gonna get you rich, and I'm gonna get you to your dreams. And ever since we started working, we've been on a path to that.
But Hovain, like, I really do look up to you because one thing about me, I don't do stuff if it's not done the correct way.
Yeah.
And I paid attention to your career. I see how meticulous you are with the things you do and the attention you pay. And I really look up to it because there's a lot of people out here that want to help people, but would rather bullshit them. Which don't
They
get them.
They don't really want to help. You know what I'm saying? They just don't want to be. They don't want to be honest. They don't want to say no. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times niggas want to say no, but they know that's not the right thing to do. Or if this nigga was A might blow up, him and Savon might take off. So I don't really want to shit on him, but I don't really want to help them neither. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be cool with you. I'll give you some bullshit advice. I say, yo, keep doing your thing, B. Yo, my nigga, I see you.
That's mad hate.
You know what I'm saying? It's not even really hate. It's like a place marker. So it's like if I could come to you and I always be like, yo, nah, I always fuck with you, bro. What you mean? Nah, bro. You up now? Why you? And then they shifted on you. Like, yo, you acting crazy, bro. Like, you up now. Now you changed on me. I always show you love.
It sounds like you've been through this a couple hundred times. Like,
yeah, like I remember all the people that fronted on me. I never forgot it.
And what you doing with that info? What you doing with that now?
Oh no, listen, I'm a Scorpio. I'm petty as shit.
Oh, you a Scorpio?
I am petty. I'm gonna get you back.
What's your? I promise you. We have a great conversation on the podcast.
I promise you, I'm gonna get you back.
You one of those?
I'm not gonna physically do nothing to you.
Yeah,
but if it's a situation where I can fuck you over, or if it's like I can choose your artist or someone else, I'm gonna choose someone else because I'd never forget how you did me.
How you did me.
Yeah.
Right. So that's kind of how you do it. It's sort of strategically in the business.
Yeah, listen, I know who I am, nigga. Players come and go, coaches are forever. You know what I mean? The name on the jersey might change, but I'm still in this game. You shitted on me or you did something to me that made me feel I didn't deserve it, I'm going to get you back.
Is there one person that you've met in the industry who you really looked up to? And then once
Never meet your heroes.
Talk to me about that.
Never meet your heroes. A lot of times these people not who they say they are. They just talented at rapping or whatever skill they have.
But what's wrong with just being honest as a fan and understanding that, yo, you can appreciate them for their art, but also realizing the type of person that they are in real life. You feel like
you can separate the two, but but you can separate the two. But a lot of times, as this saying, going back to being a fan of music, it's hard to separate the two. You see somebody, you're like, oh shit, that's so and so. Oh my God, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like as coming up as a little kid, rappers were superheroes to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Who was some of your favorite coming up?
Shit.
I know you had the Styles P posters in the room.
Oh,
I know Mad Locks in the room.
The Locks, fucking Nori, Jim, Joe, Biggie, of course. Jay-Z's my favorite rapper. Sean Price.
Which is your cousin.
Yeah, my blood
How
cousin.
random was that? Like, did your parents tell you? I think you said you found out on TV.
No. He lived like down the block from me, so it was like I go to over his house all the time. Yeah. But I didn't understand like what it was until one day I was at his crib and then he left. I'm with his cousin and my sister's there, and then he came on Video Music Box, a Fab 5 video, and I'm like, "Is that? I don't get it. Like, how the fuck he was just here? I don't understand." Then they explained like, "Oh, he's a rapper. He raps." I was like, "Oh shit."
That's probably like your first taste right there.
I was like, oh, you could be from Brownsville and be on TV.
Because how was Brownsville at that time when you was coming up? I know it's Brownsville ain't too gentrified now, right?
Gentrified at all, nigga. Not a lick. They've been trying. They can't get it. It's not going to happen.
Why you think it's not going to happen?
It's too much.
They hit Bushwick.
Yeah. I mean, you got to realize Brownsville is 6 projects in a 5-block radius.
Right.
So it's a lot. There's going to have to be a lot of deactivating crime and a lot. And they've been trying. It's not working.
Brownsville similar to what it is now to when you was growing up? Or was it a little worse when you was coming up?
It was worse when I was coming up. Then it chilled out. That was worse. It's way worse. Little niggas is like, it's different.
The new ones don't care.
Yeah, it's totally different.
And they put in their music. I will say, one of the artists that you got on the label, yeah. But shout out to my son, Young and Ace. One of the new kids.
Shout out to Spinner Benz.
I'm glad you already know where I'm going with this. How do you feel about the new niggas and how they get their shit off? Because I'm on the side of, if we are the consumers who enjoy hearing authentic shit, how mad do we have to be?
You can't have it both ways. It's like we walk that line. We hold rappers to a thing. Yo, I can't fuck with this nigga. He not real. I can't fuck with this nigga. He ain't really living what he talking about. And then when the guys live what he talking about, they're like, oh no, it's too real.
Right.
And which one you want?
Which one is it? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather somebody be authentic in what they're speaking. I'd rather not hear a bunch of lies and creativity.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
because the song that Young and Ace is featured on, the group of them do start to name out alleged dead ops that they maybe.
No comment.
No, yeah, come on. We don't know anything about that. But as a label though, you do kind of tell them to like, do their artistic thing.
We give our artists 100% creative control. We're not gonna step in when it's too lovey-dovey. We're not gonna step in when it's too street. You know what I'm saying? We give people the space to create.
Cinematic sounds like a really good label because compared to the other labels I'm hearing, when you get into the office, it's always about how do we reshape you.
Yeah.
And that shit confuses me. And you tell me if I'm bugging. If a person got popping because of how they were.
That's what I'm saying. Look, even with Lil Kel, right? I'll give you an example. Lil Kel was a fucking huge phenomenon on Instagram and TikTok before he came to us.
Girls was liking him.
He never had a recorded song. Never been in the studio like that before he came to us. So now when we having digital strategies and meetings, I'm like, he got to be on these calls because he understands his fan base and he understands digitally what needs to be done.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like you got to let people kind of like do their thing. So like, you know what I'm saying? We met Young and Ace on some street shit. So what am I telling him now?
Where y'all met him at? Where y'all met him at?
Yeah, nah, it's too street. You got to chill out.
Yeah.
Jacksonville, Florida. That's where he from.
So y'all flew on down to meet up.
Johnny Shipes met him, yeah.
Johnny Shipes met him.
Yeah.
Damn, my son Johnny was probably like, I'm in the trenches right now.
Nigga, he found out about Nipsey on a Wednesday. He flew to fucking L.A. Dolly on a Thursday off of one song on MySpace.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's
the type of person he is. He believes in something. He got that conviction. He's on it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing gonna stop him from signing what he want to sign.
What he wants to sign and what he wants to do.
Yeah, he believe in shit strongly.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Cinematic doing things the right way, man. If y'all
Try
need
to.
another extra and no, y'all might have to you know what I'm saying, give a little holler. But I do appreciate labels that do things the correct way, bro. Especially now. Because it's like, honestly, I tell a lot of my friends and artists for advice, if they ask me for advice, I don't refer them to a label.
A lot of times you don't need one. A lot of times
I don't.
Like it's all a matter of what you want. Like some people sign with a major, they want that upfront bag, they want the team, they don't want to do all the dirty work. Some people will get with an independent, they down and ground it out and make more money on the back end, 60, 70%. It's all a matter of the vision you have for yourself and your team has for you. So, you know what I'm saying? It's all about what works for you. Some people can do it without a label, some people cannot. So it's all a matter of what works for you.
A lot of those contracts that maybe independent artists come across, do you think they should be reviewed without a manager and just a lawyer?
Never.
Even the lawyer, you need the manager and the lawyer. Why do you think that is?
I think that you want to make sure that you're going to sign the best thing for yourself possible because you see a lot of people, a lot of times they end up signing something and they be like, yo, this wasn't right. This was predatory. I was a kid. I didn't know, whatever. So you got to have people that, look, at the end of the day, your lawyer want a biggest deal. Your manager want the biggest deal because they want the money. Mm-hmm. You just got to make sure that you have people around you that want what's best for you and y'all interests align. You know what I'm saying?
I learned a word from
perpetuity.
Why you be in my head, ho? What's up with you?
So many people text me after that. It was like, I never knew that. What's that word? What does that mean?
Can you please let the need to know audience
forever
know what that is?
Forever and evermore. Any territory in the world, in the galaxy, for the rest of your lives, for the rest of the lives of the fucking earth.
It's no reversing?
Nah, I mean, it's ways. Listen,
but it's a little, yeah.
When you get hot, man, you sell, you do shit. They take your contract and rip it up. Y'all renegotiate anyway. So if you get hot enough, that shit don't matter. Everybody gets jerked their first deal. Yeah. Nobody gets exactly what they deserve, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Are you a fan of all the artists kind of remaking their music?
Nah, it's kind of whack. I get it. But if you're not gonna keep it at that type of quality level, leave that shit alone because this song means so much to some people. Like 20, 25 years old songs.
Yeah,
it's like
you fucking up classics right now.
You're doing a disservice to what it means. I get it. You want to re-own it, and I get it. But it got to be a better way. If you're not gonna keep it at the same quality level, if you can record it and keep it at the same quality level, then I'm all for it. Like, I don't want to hear Mark Morrison re-record Return of the Mac.
No, I don't. You better not.
Yeah.
You listen to these, don't you dare.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that, man. But, like, you know, people will adjust and do what they feel like they got to do to get the money. But at the price of getting the money, do you want to compromise the art and the integrity of your classic?
Exactly, and that's what it really comes down to.
It's all what's important to you.
What's important to you? If there's anything that I've grabbed from this thing today, man, it's the realness of the industry. It's how real you are, and perpetuity.
Right? Perpetuity. Like, I don't even like to believe with that. Like, yo, I'm a real nigga. Or I'm real, because so many people say it's so cliche. It's like, what is a real nigga? Like, man, just be a good, honest person. Be able to sleep at night. Be good to the people that's good to you. Like, you know, share the knowledge. You know what I mean? That's what being real to me is. That's what being gangster to me is. People be like, yo, I'm a real nigga, and do nothing but fake shit.
Like, how that makes sense? I think it's gangster when people boss up. I think it's gangster when people take care of their responsibilities.
Yeah.
I think it's gangster when you take care of your family.
Yeah,
These are things as like as an up and coming creator that I'm trying to remix to people that listen to me.
Yeah,
because I think we have so much pull and insight. Let me ask you this one of these last questions real quick. How much influence do rappers have over children?
Ton. I think it was the Hovain line who said Scarface the rapper did more than Scarface. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? These were my superheroes growing up. So, like, to a lot of people, like, you got to think, we from New York, right? New York, we got swag, we got a style. Now, in the 90s, early 2000s, when it wasn't as prevalent, think about a kid in the middle America. They're getting all the keys on what to say, how to dress, how to look, all this shit from music.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? So there's people that dress like, talk like places they never been just off the strength of music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So music is very, very influential. Like, you know, now that there is so much crossover with lingo and how people dress because of the internet made everything, whatever, like, there's people that talk like their favorite artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly,
saying? Yeah. So.
I've seen it a lot. I'm like, yo, bro, you don't even say that. But, Roddy
You
say
never
that.
even been to LA.
Okay,
like, what are you talking about? Yeah.
That was slap. Like, I don't even know you for that.
That shit, hip hop is the most influential genre and the most influential thing on the earth. You know what I'm saying? Clothes wise, just society. Like, we control everything. You go to high fashion shows in Paris, it's there. The lookbooks and shit. Hip hop controls everything right now.
Talk about
what I'm saying? Commercials on TV. You look, every other third commercial is a rapper or rapper influence. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop is a very, very, very influential genre.
Is there anything, Hov, that you haven't done yet that you want to do? It don't got to be music. It could be maybe Scott. I don't know. What else do you want to do aside from music, or it could be just music?
Oh man, a couple women. Nah,
Hov, come on. What's up with you?
Nah, just kidding. Yes,
nah,
I'm potting. We're potting.
We're just potting.
We're potting.
All right.
Nah, shit. I had artists go platinum.
Right.
Sold out tours. Brand partnerships. I think I haven't ran a label. I'd love to do that. Like, when it's all said and done, like, yo, he's the president of Rock Nation, Def Jam, just throwing names out there.
Yeah,
Just like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like shit like that. Show them I could get my executive bag. You know what I'm saying? I know what it takes to run a label now.
You definitely could take what it runs the label now. All right, that's good. I mean, bro, I really do appreciate this today.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Listen,
Hold on. Before we go, we're not going to get out of here without talking about this infamous LA trip. And we're not going to forget about Savon and the Rays in a Manhattan apartment that I ain't been invited to yet.
Oh, you ain't been in the stretch duplex?
No, stretch duplex. Listen, I got homies from Queens, right? Yeah. And when they get money, they move to Long Island. Now, when I know the people from Long Island, when they get money, they move to the Hamptons.
That's what I'm saying.
So he took it and he moved to the city.
I'm talking about he on the...
You got a doorman?
Yeah, he got a doorman. He on the 15th floor.
15.
He in the sky.
That's...
Yeah, you got a parking garage. But I told him, I said, he got to be careful because, you know, if you post the same view over and over again,
you know, people figure it out.
People might get a little familiar about.
I'll be on my roof of my building.
Yeah.
And I remember I was on live and this chick was like, oh, that's... All right, man. We got to end this fucking live.
Let me end this shit right now.
Fucking
we ain't trying to get into no nonsense.
Yeah, man. I love to see our progress, man. It's dope, man.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate
dope.
it. How was LA?
Your Rays next?
He got it.
Oh, he got it. Oh, he got it already.
Nah, look. Another one coming. Well,
All right, Joe.
Yo, listen, bro. We can talk about LA real quick.
It was your 25th birthday, correct?
25th birthday.
How long you was there for?
I did a whole week with the gang, man.
Whole week.
It was very
Airbnb?
much. Yo, what's up? Yo, Hov, man. I'm gonna start checking my locations. Start looking around when I'm doing some shit.
Like, when there's a whole bunch of the homies and y'all gonna get crazy, you don't want a hotel, you can't smoke.
Come on.
They drinking sometimes, it's too much.
We had mad Zon. We can't do Zon in the hotel lobby.
Can't do Zon in the hotel lobby.
Come on.
I ain't gonna lie to him, I'm not an Airbnb guy. I'm a straight.
Oh, you a villa? Yeah.
No. I'm straight hotel, but a hotel balcony. I gotta have a balcony and smoke. You know what I'm saying? But I want the maid service. I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not making my bed in the Airbnb. I'm not doing
No, you're
it.
right, because we definitely wasn't.
Yeah, I'm straight. So go ahead. I digress.
No. I'm getting right back to you because, like I said, we was doing a lot of za. It was a lot of za in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're a connoisseur of the sorts, no?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite? You an OG guy? You a Kush guy?
Listen, I'm gonna keep it politically correct, and I'm gonna say my favorite strand is the Smokers Club.
I love that.
I'm gonna say the Smokers Club.
I love that.
They have 3 strands that's crazy right now.
And that's Johnny and
Johnny Shipes, Shipes Bubs, and Smoke Dizza. They have the Smokers Club strain is available in cookies all over the place. Yeah. That's very good. They got the Job Stopper.
Oh man.
They got the the donuts. That's my favorite joint right there. The donut strain.
Donuts is okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go holla at them.
Yeah, they fire. But you ain't go divert me off the case. It was you and the bros and a few young ladies.
Yeah, a few young ladies.
Okay.
We was running around with
Did y'all fly the young ladies out there with y'all?
Huh? What happened? Hov, nah, I think there was some people out there that they might have met.
Okay.
Y'all know me. I was out there for the vibes and the music.
For the vibes.
And the za.
za.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even knowing any of that.
Savon, you was there?
Nah, Savon ain't come.
Savon ain't, okay.
No, but Savon is on his way to Miami.
Oh, yeah, I got
we go.
Okay.
Yeah,
Miami.
It's coming down.
Miami is definitely the vibes, man. Miami's a good time, man. If you need anything out there, let me know. I got good people out there.
You better hit him.
Yeah. Where you going for your vacation?
Oh, man, I was thinking about going to the A.
Okay.
I was thinking about going to Atlanta real quick.
If you need something out there.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
If you need something out there, let me know. I like the A.
Say no more, bro. But yeah, my 25th, bro, it was great.
That's what's up, man.
I really appreciate
Memories, man.
I know, bro. You gotta make these shits like
memories. Like, it's good getting money and shit like that, but you gotta enjoy the shit. Yeah. Like stacking money, crypto, and saving and all that shit. But you could drop fucking dead tomorrow, my nigga. You can't take this money with you. You better enjoy this shit a little bit.
Was you kind of like that with your money when you were a little young? I'm gonna be honest with you, Ho.
I enjoyed it a little bit. Yeah.
You enjoyed it a little bit. I ain't really enjoy it, bro.
You still young, nigga.
I know.
Nigga, like he's 60. I didn't enjoy it. Yeah, he's 25.
I know, but
how long have you been getting money for? Like really, like how long?
Like getting money? I'll say probably like 2 years.
So you ain't had
probably like really getting money like.
I got the next 15 years.
But you know our generation too. Our generation, they'll do 5 trips in a week.
I'll be looking at people
a little different.
I'll be looking at people on vacation. I'll be like, bro, I wish like you know my artist Young Lito.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lito.
Yeah.
Lito been to Vegas 7 times this year. He's going to Vegas next week. Lito been cleaning them up, getting the money in Vegas. He's going to Vegas 7 times.
Damn, bro.
But I'm saying, man, you gotta enjoy it like that. I love that. I love to see him out and about getting money, having fun. You gotta enjoy this shit, man. You work hard. You're dedicated to your craft, but you gotta enjoy. You gotta create memories. You gotta recharge. Yeah. I'm learning to do that myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm learning to do that myself. Like I haven't been on vacation since 2019.
Yo, me and Hovain alike. That was me too.
The summer of 2019, last time I've been on vacation. I've been tons of places, but it's work. Like I was in DR for fucking the Heavy Hitters retreat. Yeah, I'm in DR.
Yeah.
But I'm working. I'm smoothing. I'm doing what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not truly unplugged. So I'm learning to do that more. Like I'm going to plan a family trip soon. We're gonna go to like Mexico or something.
What does vacation look like for Hovain? Like I know some people like to have a book itinerary.
Oh no, I'm not that guy.
Okay,
I'm not that guy.
We can vacate.
I'm not that guy. Yo, we got to do this. Hang glide at 3. Let's take this shit as it come, man. Let's roll up. Let's go get something to eat.
Okay.
If it's some shopping shit, they got a dope store, mall, or whatever, let's go fuck with that. But let's enjoy it. Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the pool.
What's wrong with them, bro? Why they be wanting to go?
People want to do it for Instagram,
fuck
man.
all that. Nah,
people want to do it for the gram, man.
They want to do it for the gram? That's what it is?
They want to do it. Listen, I tell niggas all the time, shut Instagram down for the next 6 months. People have no idea what to wear, where to go, what to eat. I'm like, y'all niggas do all this shit just on Instagram. Don't get me wrong. Listen, I post my posts on Instagram and I keep it moving.
And I keep it moving.
I look at my artists, shit like that. But like, I don't let this shit ruin me. Like people go to restaurants and shit like that because they see other people there.
Yeah.
Do you know if it's good? Did you read nah, this is shit you go to take the picture.
Nah, they said everybody go here. So nigga, that's why you there?
You gotta love yourself. What happens if this disappears? Then what? You don't have you can have money, but a lot of people don't have taste. I'm very proud and very glad that I have taste.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like I like the best. I like nice things. I like to try things. I have eclectic friends that from all walks of life. I hang out with bankers. I hang out with financial guys. I hang out with street guys. Hang out with artists. And it's like, they traveled. So, hey, this is a dope spot. I'd rather do that than look on Instagram.
Listen, me and you share the same exact mentality.
Yeah, it's an app, bro.
It's an
app.
And we come from places, gang, where like real life is real life. Like I don't know what we doing right here on this little app.
That shit gives people like a sense of who they are. Like, you know, the likes really amount to feeling if they feel good about themselves or not. You gotta feel good about yourself without it. So if nobody likes your Instagram, does that mean you're not popping?
I was in a room the other night. You're gonna laugh. I was in a room the other night, and these are men that was talking to me, right? And they were mentioning like, yeah, man, I think I got like 10K followers, and Alex only got so and so followers. And I know this one over here, and I had to take a step back and lead a space because I was like, yo, I don't think I'm supposed to be around y'all.
Yeah,
why the fuck we care about a following count?
That shit. If you're not using that follower count to accrue money or leverage it into sponsorships and things like that,
exactly.
It doesn't make
that's
any
when
sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah, like listen, bro, you live your life. If Instagram is so important to you, but you shouldn't judge other people's and live by those metrics. That's crazy.
I love that. But how were you able to detach, bro? How,
Instagram?
In general, like with your phone, I don't know. There's never a way where you could just tell everybody I'm off the grid. Does that happen for you? I'm off the grid.
I try, but it's certain shit that's like, you know, like I have a fucking 18-year-old artist. It's like my little brother. So God forbid he's calling me at 3 a.m. because something happened to him. I'm like, nah, I'm just detached. So like a real manager is no detaching because it's like, you know, I care about you as a person in your career and your life. So can't really detach. It's like a family member that's like saying, yo, I'm out of it. Your cousin calling you, he in jail. Nah, I dealt with this in the morning.
Yeah, nah, you're not going to leave him in there.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah. So I try to detach, but I can't.
Speaking of detached, and I'm glad that you brought this up early, and I want to end this on this perfect note. You brought up Lloyd Banks, and if it's anyone that's kind of been detached away from music, it's been Lloyd. We've been searching. What's up? What's the vibe on it? You saying the album is done?
It's done. 101% done. It's coming very soon.
You heard it?
What do you mean? I managed it. I think I heard it.
Now, you know, sometimes, you know how it be with some artists, though. Nah, I'm going to add these 4. I'm going to add these 3. You've heard the full thing in completion. Yeah. He's ready to roll out. How is he right now?
He's great. He's in the best shape of his life. He's in a mental good space. He's ready to work. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, we are definitely gonna open Lloyd Banks back with open arms. Again, Hov, I want to thank you, Brody, for real. This means a lot.
Thank you for having me.
One of the real ones in this industry that could really just chop it up with. It means a lot, for real, for real.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Save on, you rich motherfucker.
You rich motherfucker. And we could just see the wealth in your laugh. Yeah. He smiled a little bit different with that smile. You see, Hov?
Keep on working, man. Y'all on the right path, man. Y'all around good people. You know what I'm saying? I know Joe and Ian and the rest of the guys, they believe in you and shit. Just keep on working, keep on striving. Y'all gonna be where y'all want to be very soon.
That means a lot, bro. Yeah. If you've been watching, this has been our second installment with Hovain.
Number 2
of our interview series. Thank y'all for watching. Please like, subscribe, I'm bugging. Please like, subscribe, comment, do all of that good stuff because you know
hit the button right here.
Hit the button right here.
And then hit this one too.
And then hit that one too.
And then the like right there.
Right there.
Gotcha.
I don't know how he do all of that. But yeah, whatever Hovain said, go do that. This has been the Need to Know Podcast. I'm your boy A with Hovain, signing out.
Peace and love.